Back at Bankers Life Fieldhouse on a Friday night, second of 3 straight at home, and 2 teams tonight in the playoff chase. Pacers right now are 5th. Charlotte is 8th, just a game and a half behind Indiana. These are 2 teams that are playoff hungry because the Hornets and the Pacers outside the postseason a year ago. Pacers fans hoping for redemption. Back on February the 10th, it was all Hornets by 25 points. It's the Pacers and the Hornets.
It's a thought process to have him sit out these 2 games, but the best way to get back into basketball shape is to play. Almost had his second basket there.
Again, they made 12 against Indiana back on February the 10th. Stuckey's out there with Lavoy Allen, Jordan Hill, Solomon Hill, and Monte Ellis. And here's Monte, and it's short, rebounded by Lynn.
Before,
yeah,
they had the break, but they had a game after that, and then they went on. They had the break, and then they had 2 more, I think 3 more since then.
That was a wild shot by Allen, and Hill had a chance to get that rebound, but was too
wide.
Fall
asleep here.
That's blocked away.
Nice job by Lavoy Allen.
Stuckey takes it right at Kaminsky, and Lamb got it.
But that's all right. But that's the kind. I wanted to see if Stuckey would take it to the rim. And I think it's a good thing that he did, because now you know he feels good about his foot.
And Jeremy Lin feels good about that shot. And it's a 5-point Charlotte lead. They've already hit 4 of 11 from 3-point range. So almost half of their attempts, Quinn, from behind the arc, 11 of 26.
They got great confidence in their ability to get 3-point shots. Turnover there, that deflected by Kemba Walker, who throws it up to Jeremy Lin.
And again, this is where the game got away from Indiana. Back before the All-Star break, it was tied 25-25, 35-18 in the second quarter, the Hornets.
Well, that's really why you left Monte Ellis on the floor.
That is off the knee of a Hornet. Now Walker will leave, and coming back in is Courtney Lee.
The game has changed a little bit since then, so they've got some 4s that'll make shots. But that's exactly what they want to make sure that they've got some shooters around a low-post player.
Monte Ellis just 1 of 4 from the field. He's fouled. And we have a timeout, our first here in the second quarter. 7-point lead matches a game high for the Hornets. Pacers trailed by 17 at the half when these teams played. Short again by Ellis. Buttinger has 4 off the bench, so the bench doing a better job than we saw the last time. But still, Hornets have a 5-point lead.
I could see that Lamb, he had 2 great rounds. You told me, what, 76, 79?
Yeah, he was in the 70s, no question.
That's getting around the course. But, I mean, he's a passionate golfer, so much so he remembers his score from when he was in 10th grade. Somehow Jeremy Lin was able to throw that over the top. Well, they're saying because he was hanging on the rim. Now watch, this is a pass. He throws it over. You see just over the outstretched arms of the running Turner. Foul shooting is going to be important because baskets are going to be harder to get.
Since the halfway mark of the opening quarter, Charlotte has had the lead by as many as 8. Here is Ellis.
Got to partially. That should wait a minute. He didn't partially block that. I think that it might be Paul George who's going to make the quick cut up, and he'll throw him the pass. He got it.
Here's George from.
Oh, yeah!
3-pointer!
Yeah! PG! Way to knock it down!
Paul George! Courtney Lee has come back in. Jeremy Lin on for the first time in the second half. Jefferson the screen. Lin throws it in the corner. Lamb hit a first half 3 and lines up and misses this one. Just 1 of 2 for Jefferson. Ellis, and he throws it out of bounds. He got bumped, and instead of shooting it, he elected to pass. But you've got a score on this end of the floor. Pacers have not shot it well second half, other than Paul George. Solomon Hill. Here is Stuckey for 3.
Lynn came out of nowhere to get that rebound.
Field, the Pacers 6 straight. Nearly had it from Batum. Lynn.
Great defense. Great defense. Pacers didn't get the rebound, but terrific defense by Miles Turner.
9 straight misses for the Hornets. Jefferson tries to change that to Lynn.
That's because you got to worry about Jefferson. So Lynn decided not to take a 3-point shot. He took a step in.
Ellis.
Got the mismatch again. Oh, they didn't switch it. They were going to switch it, so they tried to run it again.
Ellis. Contact. Basket. Indiana has the lead.
Nice job there mean, because Monte just attacked. He was looking for a foul. He wants a three-point play opportunity. I'm waiting to see what you got to say on that one.
Well, Kemba Walker was moving backwards.
That means he's allowed to do that. It's not like he's impeding by getting it moving in front of him. That's my whole point. Kemba Walker. Great read by George Hill.
And they've got to get it all the way in the backcourt. 8 seconds to play. Walker a screen from
They
Zeller.
wanted to switch.
Here is Walker.
Yeah, he wanted to switch. They got it, and what they were able to get was Kemba Walker coming at Jan Mahimi. They wanted that switch because that's the way the Pacers have been playing it, and Walker's been able to beat that almost every time. So this has been a team, if you look at Charlotte, that first of all, if you don't switch, they had three-point shooters, but he gets this now. See, that's who he wants because he knows he can beat Mahimi. Paul George comes over to help, and they're
so George
Hill, they got him. He's
got
good.
it to Paul George.
He's good.
Here's PG to win it. It's
I knew he was going to be able to get the shot on Batum. I thought he'd be able to knock it down. Charlotte got another one here against the Pacers.
And so Charlotte, since this is a 3-game regular season series, has won the season series and the tiebreaker. He was fading left, the shot was left, and the Pacers lose by 1.
He couldn't get himself straightened up. Yeah, you can see it's well challenged, but he couldn't get straightened up. Very disappointed because that's a shot that Paul George can make a lot.
And he made one of those earlier in the game. 32 tonight for Paul George, but the Pacers lose their 10th game at home.